Iran is tightening its grip on the Strait of Hormuz. It has seized 2 ships after 3 ships were attacked in the strategic waterway. This comes even as the American President Donald Trump has told the New York Post that a second round of US-Iran talks could happen within the next 3 days. According to a statement by the IRGC, one ship that was Liberian-flagged container vessel named Epaminondas was en route to Gujarat in India. The second ship has been identified as a Panamanian-flagged container ship called MSC Francesca, and that was headed to Sri Lanka's Hambantota. Now, Iran says that the second ship belonged to the Israeli regime, but Israel so far has not responded to IRGC's claims. Now, IRGC has said that the 2 ships endangered maritime security by operating without the necessary permits and tampering with the navigation systems. The IRGC in its statement has called the disruption of order and safety in the Strait of Hormuz to be a clear red line. According to the Tasneem news agency, a third vessel identified as the Greek-owned Euphoria was also targeted by Iranian officials, and it is now stranded near Iran's coast, and around a fifth of global oil and liquefied natural gas normally pass through the crucial waterway. The Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Ghalibaf has said that a complete ceasefire only makes sense if it is not violated by the maritime blockade and the hostage-taking of the world's economy, and if Israel's war-mongering on all fronts is put to a halt. In a post on X, Ghalibaf said that reopening the Strait of Hormuz is impossible with such flagrant breach of ceasefire. There are 2 clear messages that Iran is sending out. Firstly, it is demonstrating that the Strait of Hormuz is clearly under its control and it can shut it down at a moment of its choosing. Tehran had previously stated that transits through this vital choke point must be approved by Tehran and has announced a new pathway for the vessels close to the Iranian coastline. The second message being sent out relates to the broader context. The Americans are imposing a blockade on Iranian ports and Iranian ships, and that this is a retaliatory strategy to the American blockade of Iranian ports. Iran says that the strait will remain closed for as long as the Americans continue to impose their blockade on Iranian vessels. At the same time, Iran has also urged the United Nations to press the United States to immediately release the Iranian commercial vessel Tuskar, along with its crew and their families, after the ship was seized by the American forces in the high seas off the coast of Oman. Now, Tehran has called the U.S. attack on its ship to be an act of piracy. Trump used social media to announce an indefinite extension of the 2-week ceasefire with Iran. He cited a request from the mediating nation Pakistan and the need for Iran's fractured leadership to submit a unified peace proposal. Now, despite what appears to be a unilateral ceasefire extension, the U.S. maintains a naval blockade of Iranian ports and Iranian shipping, a move Tehran has described as no different from the American acts of bombardment. Iran, on the other hand, paraded Khorramshahr and the Ghadar ballistic missiles in a rally in central Tehran. The Khorramshahr-4, the advanced ballistic missile with an estimated range of 2,000 kilometers, has been used by Iran in the war against the Americans and the Israelis. The Ghadar is a medium-range ballistic missile with a typical range of 1,800 to 2,000 kilometers. It has been used by Iran to hit its regional targets in the course of this war. The images displayed a large banner in the background with a fist choking off the Strait of Hormuz. The caption read, "Indefinitely under Iran's control, and Trump could not do a damn thing," referring to the waterway.